Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Or welcome if you're new, I'm Kris. This was a request. Since this is since this was a short video, I'm gonna throw on the other request, MADtv The Couch. Henry Rollins. Haven't seen anything from Rollins in a while. Anyways, like I said, this is a request. If you can click on that thumbs up and subscribe to the channel, I have a thanks button here. You can donate to the channel. Not much else to say. Let's just do this.
Remember when you were like 8 years old and you did something really stupid, like you put your hand in the fire and it burned the shit out of you, and you never, ever, ever did it again? You go, put your hand on fire, it fucking hurts, I'll never do it again. You learned, right? I never did. I go, okay, ow, fuck. You think you're bad, huh? No, I'm stronger than fire. All right. I just wasn't prepared. I was, didn't have enough of my pain threshold accentuated. And finally, I have to find out the fact that if you put your hand in the fire, it will get burned. And so it takes me a while to learn the lesson. And I finally learned this lesson last year after many years of getting the lesson offered to me but not having the guts to take in the information. And the lesson I learned is that I am 10% as cool as I ever thought I was. The thing that made me learn it was I did this wild movie last year with Kelly McGillis and Billy Zane, where I had to be a psychotic redneck named Monroe. I am the subliterate rapist guy. I'm the killer, rapist, deceitful, horrible Monroe. And so we're doing this movie. I'm working really hard. It's like 100 degrees, and there's like mosquitoes and alligators and rattlesnakes and all kinds of shit in the swamp. And so I'm acting away, doing all this stuff, and the director comes up to me one day, and he goes, okay, I want to talk to you about your nude scene. I went, what? He goes, you have a nude scene. You've read the script. I go, I've read the script 3 times. And he goes, well, you've got a nude scene. I go, where? He goes, the time when you're in that bathtub in front of the house. It's me and Billy and a young actor named Johnny Galicki, who's an intensely talented young man. And the 3 of us to get in these iron bathtubs and scrub all the alligator shit off us from running around in the swamps. And I said, you're going to see me from the waist up. Who cares? And he goes, no. We'll see Billy and Johnny from the waist up. We'll see all of you. I'm like, why? He said, because you have to get out of the tub, put your pants on, and go take out the blind mule cart driver who's coming up. See, there's a guy, a blind mule, driving guy, and he comes up, and I'm going to kill him and take the mule cart, and we're going to go to freedom on the mule cart over the county line or whatever. So I said, okay, so what do I do? He goes, you're going to get out of the bathtub, camera's going to basically see the gear, and then see your ass, and then you're going to put the pants on that are hanging from a nail over here on a tree, put them on and exit that way. And I just want to know now, since you're an actor, it is your right to have a body double. I go, body double? He goes, yeah. We'll find a guy, we'll go to some, penitentiary or some farm and find something that looks like you, and he'll do the nude part, and we'll cut to you putting the pants on, and so you won't have to be naked. And that's where my macho bullshit comes into play. I'm like, oh, you think I can't be naked in a movie? He's like, no. Look, Henry, actors do it all the time. No, I don't give a fuck about being naked. I can be naked right now. I'll walk down the street in New York at noon naked. You think I can't? He's like, well, look. I go, I'll do it. You don't get a body double. I'll do it naked right now. He goes, Henry, thank you. I don't have the time to cast a body double. I don't have the budget. You are saving my ass. Thank you. I'm like, hey, man, anything for the production. And besides, I don't give a fuck about being naked. I'm the man. Hey, Darwinian, Nietzschean proclivity to survive. Natural selection. More women will see me and select me. Naturally. So anyway, right. Yeah, right. And so I go into makeup and hair, and usually the makeup and hair women tease me mercilessly. I come in, they put on a Hootie and the Blowfish CD on the boombox. They go, what do you think of this music? I'm like, all right, very funny, very funny. And on this day, they're like, good morning, Henry. I'm like, good morning. Please have a seat. I'm like, did I piss you girls off? They're like, no, why are you acting? I said, because you're being really serious. We usually fuck with each other and wake each other up in the morning. Why are you being all professional now? They said, well, today's your nude scene, and we figured you would like some time to collect yourself before you had to be naked. And they're so intense about it, I got all intense. I'm like, the nude scene. Yeah. And they're putting the makeup on. I'm like, oh, nude scene. How can I get all worked up about it? We have all these scenes to do before we get to the nude scene. We have hours to go. And every scene before the nude scene, I'm like 90% and 10%, I don't want to be naked. So it took a lot of concentration to get to get through the.
Yeah, I couldn't do it. Once they said, now we're going to offer you a body double, I've been like, yeah, what are we talking? We're not talking any further. Let's get that body double. I don't care if it's a black guy. I don't care if they're in a wheelchair. Let's get that body double. Let's do this.
Morning work. And all of a sudden we're in front of the house and there's these iron wash tubs. And Billy and Johnny are standing there in surf trunks, smoking cigarettes. And I'm standing there in my underwear because I have to get naked and they don't. And they're like, hey, it sucks to be you. I'm like, yeah. I'm not scared. And to cover up my fear, I have taken my pants. I have the underwear on. I have the underwear all the way up as high as I can get them. And see, the package has gone to the left here. Your right, my left. So I've got my pants way up here, and I'm standing there naked except for my underwear, and the underwear is way up here. And I'm thinking I must be hilarious, because when you have your pants up at this altitude, you can say anything, and it's funny. Like, I can hit on any woman in this building and not offend. I can walk up, hey, baby. What do you think of the spoken word so far, huh? And where usually you go like, fuck off! You go like, all right, very funny. Alternatively, I can go up to any guy and go like, come on. Fucking, come on. And you'll go like, get out of here. You can't take me seriously. I mean, look at this. Right? So I'm standing there going like, and I'm standing there looking at all the cast and crew going, who wants to fight me? And the wardrobe woman comes up with a towel and she holds it out. And I'm like 37 at the time. I'm a big boy now. I've been naked in front of women before. At least, and so mom counts, right? And so it shouldn't be a big deal to get naked in front of a woman who doesn't care whether I'm naked, purple, or on fire. I mean, she could give a fuck. She's holding the towel, looking away from me like, fucking actors. I'm like, okay, here I go. No looking. She's like, oh, I wouldn't think of it. Like she cares. I'm like, okay, here. And she's like, oh God. I boom, hop into the tub, and so. In the scene, I have to, when the director says action, I have this dialogue with Billy, who's in the tub over there. And then I get a second action. I have to get up and hear the mule cart coming around the bend, but we don't have the mule or the cart yet. So I have to put on my best, this way a mule-driven cart comes face. Like, get out of the tub, turn around, grab my pants, put them on and exit. And the director comes over and goes, Henry, how you doing, buddy? And I'm sitting there naked in this tub of water going, I'm okay. And he's like, hey, can you do this? I'm like, yeah, man, I can do it. I don't give a fuck about being naked. He goes, Henry, get this in one take, and we got it, and we'll go to lunch. So nail it, and let's finish it. I said,
That's even worse. Hold on, I'm glitching. Nail this, and then we'll go to lunch. So now I got to go and sit in a room and eat with a bunch of people who are just like, yep, I just saw his dick. Yeah. And it's probably hot dog day in the cafeteria that day, And they're all like, yep, it's a little too close to home.
You got it. He goes, okay, be intense. You're about to kill a guy, right? I go, yeah, I can do it. He's like, okay, good luck, buddy. You're going to do just fine. I'm like, all right, man. He's got me all pumped up. And so, take one, action. And I have my dialogue with Billy, and the director goes, action, Henry. And I go like, Monroe, the rapist, murderer, penitentiary all his life, gets out of the tub like. And I go bend backwards like this, hoping that my ass will somehow magically disappear. Grab the pants off the nail and try and put a wet foot into a wet pant leg, like. So no one can see the package. It's the most unnatural clothes, putting on ever. I'm like. And the heel of my foot digs into the wet pant leg and stops. So I'm like being wrestled to the ground by the pants. I'm like, cut! I'm like, must get back to the tub. And crew people are looking at me wanting to explode in laughter. But they can't, because I'm the actor. I'm the delicate, emotional instrument of the director. They've got to follow protocol. If the director doesn't laugh, they can't laugh. But they're all like... Director comes over, he wants to laugh. But he can't, because I'm the delicate, intellectual, emotional instrument. And if he laughs, he'll crush my safety zone, and I'll have to run back to my trailer and cry and cry. So he comes over and goes, okay, Henry, that was great. That was really great, okay? On this next take, I want you to do it a little differently. I want you to get out of the tub like you're going to put your pants on and kill someone. And make it look like you're going to get out of the tub and put your pants on and kill someone. And don't make it look like you're trying to carry a grape between your knees and then crush a walnut with your ass cheeks. Okay, on this take. So can you do that? I'm like, yeah, I can do it. He's like, okay. And like, take two, action, blah, blah, blah. Action, Henry. I'm like, and I get out. Cut. Henry, what are you doing? You're Monroe. You're a rapist. You're a psychopath. You don't go... I'm like, I'm sorry. I'm just kind of getting into my thing. He goes, okay, that's good. So just concentrate. You're Monroe. You're a murderer. I'm like, I'm a murderer. I am Monroe. Let's do it. And I immediately lost the plot. I became so uncomfortable and self-conscious, the fact that I had to be naked in front of like 50 people at like 1 p.m, I totally went over the top. I went, oh, murderous, not caring about being naked. I'll show you not caring about being naked by like take 5. It's like, and action, Henry. I get out of the tub. There you go. And the director goes, cut! And he comes over, what the hell was that? And he's just so pissed off. He goes, what is that? I'm like, I don't know. I have no idea what I'm doing now. I look at all the crew guys. They're looking at me like, you disgust me. I wanted you to sign a book for my kid, but now I just want to kick your disgusting ass. And it took me an hour and a half to get this scene. I kept coming out of the tub like... And finally, I got it right. And I was naked for like 2 hours, 1.5 hours, and it was excruciating. And I learned the lesson. I learned that, do I not give a fuck about being naked? Oh, I give a big one. That I'm thoroughly, vulnerable to all that stuff. I'm thoroughly self-conscious, and I thought I was so past it and so, Mr. Tough Guy. And I found out that I wasn't. And those crew guys are relentless for the rest of the week. Hey, you gonna do any more nude scenes? I'm like, man, I hate you guys. I hate you guys. Like that time when the breeze came by and it hit you and you shriveled up. That to me was the best take.
That was good.
Nothing.
That was good. That would be very uncomfortable. I couldn't do that. No. I could not do that. All right. This is also a request. We're going to jump into this one. This is MADtv The Couch. All right.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Right away. No, I have not had a chance to do that, but I will. What happened was the files got lost, and I found them. They're just pretty unorganized. It's been so backed up and crazy. That, right away. No, I will. Absolutely. And I'll call you as soon as I get that done. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'll make sure. I'm not sure. He's kind of a... Yeah.
Excuse me. My name is William Preston. My confirmation code is X34C24.
I'll be right with you, sir. Just one moment. Thank
Lovely. My confirmation code is still X34C24. My name is William Preston.
I just need 5 seconds, sir. If you give me 5 seconds, I'll be right with you.
5, 4,
okay.
3,
I'm going to need to call you back. I'm sorry, sir.
1.
I have to call you back.
Goodbye.
Excuse me, that was my boss.
Yes, well, I'm the customer here for the time being. I am your boss.
Very well. How may I help you, sir?
I've reserved a Bavarian Motorworks Z3, Z as in zebra, 3 as in 3, the James Bond car.
Yes, sir. Your BMW is ready. It'll be out in just a couple minutes. Why don't you have a seat and make yourself comfortable?
Yes. Why don't you do your work more expediently? That wasn't me, it was the couch. The couch.
Certainly, sir.
No, really, it wasn't me. It was the couch. I was standing here speaking with you. I walked here and sat like so.
You knew it wasn't going to do it again. You knew it wasn't going to do it again. Oh, it's glitching. Oh, this is driving me crazy. Come on. I glitched myself into another glitch. Oh, come on. Well, I guess we're glitching.
Maybe let's slide a little. I think that's it then. Maybe.
Sir, it's really no big deal.
Well, it is to me. I would never poot in public. I have one foot here, I believe, and it's a slide. Come now. Come. Give it to. If I put my leg up here.
Sir, I believe you. I believe it was the couch.
Oh, you do?
Yes, I do.
Oh, lovely.
Right.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Although that couch has been in this office for 5 years, and that is the first time I've ever heard it make that noise, but...
It was not me. It was the couch. I was sitting, and I split. Hey,
I'm gonna reach your car.
Give it to me. Give it to me. Yes! Finally! Yes! 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 It wasn't me, it was the couch.
And my kids complain about me. At least I step out onto the porch.
You don't understand. Where were you? It made that noise again.
Well, let me guess. It happened when I was out of the room.
Yes! Yes, I was.
Yeah.
I was here, I believe.
Okay.
Yes,
Sir,
I'd like to-
sir, your car's ready.
I do not care about the car. I care about the noise. I think let's get a wide base.
Congratulations, sir. I heard it that time. There it is.
Yes, it was a couch. It wasn't me. Glad we cleared that up. Thank you.
Okay. Have a nice day. What a freak.
Nice. All right. Well, we're going to end this here. This was 2 requests, and I just thought I could knock them both out at the same time. So there they are. Well, hope you enjoyed. Until next time, have a good day. Have a good night. Wrong button.